In a moment of compassion and redemption, President Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe has unleashed a wave of mercy upon the nation. With the stroke of his pen, over 4,000 prisoners, including those once condemned to the unforgiving grip of death row, have been granted a newfound chance at life. It is a remarkable amnesty bestowed upon the people of Zimbabwe on the sacred day of their independence, marking 44 years since liberation from the shackles of white minority rule. The echoes of history reverberate through the land as the name Rhodesia fades into oblivion, replaced by the resounding call of Zimbabwe. It is a nation that has endured the trials of a bloody bush war, emerging scarred but resilient, yearning for justice and redemption. This second act of clemency within a year is a beacon of hope for those imprisoned within the confines of overcrowded cells, where harsh conditions often strip away the very essence of humanity. The beneficiaries of this amnesty are diverse, encompassing the vulnerable, the aged, and the youthful souls whose lives have been unjustly confined within these walls. Imagine the joy that now ignites the hearts of those who were once destined to draw their last breath behind the impenetrable bars of death row. Emerging from the depths of despair, they are now set free, provided they have endured a minimum of 2 decades within the confines of their prison cells. A glimmer of light pierces through the darkness, illuminating their path towards a new life. The shackles that bound female prisoners and juvenile inmates are unfastened, granting them liberation after serving a significant portion of their sentences. The elderly captives, their weary bodies worn down by time, are granted reprieve as well. Those who have toiled for 1/10 of their sentence, their spirits perhaps on the precipice of surrender, are now granted the gift of freedom. Yet, amidst this tide of mercy, there remains a solemn line drawn. Those convicted of heinous crimes, such as sexual offenses, robbery, public violence, and human trafficking, shall not find solace in this amnesty. The weight of their actions looms heavy, denying them the reprieve that others have been granted. As the prison gates swing open, one cannot help but wonder about those who still languish on death row. Over 60 souls, their fates hanging in the balance, await the resolution of their own destinies. How many among them will have their sentences transformed into life imprisonment, their lives spared from the clutches of the hangman's noose? The answer remains shrouded in uncertainty, casting a veil of anticipation over the nation. President Mnangagwa, with his unwavering support for abolishing the death penalty, emerges as a champion of compassion. The cabinet's endorsement of this stance, now awaiting the approval of Parliament, signals a profound shift towards a more humane society. The specter of capital punishment that haunts Zimbabwe may soon be exorcised, replaced by a system that values redemption and rehabilitation above all. Recalling the events of the previous year, when President Mnangagwa's clemency order sought to alleviate the burden of overcrowded prisons, the echoes of hope resound once more. The transformative power of mercy radiates across the nation, offering a glimmer of redemption to those who have long been forgotten. In this moment, Zimbabwe stands at the precipice of change, where the drama of liberation intertwines with the excitement of second chances. The nation's journey towards justice and forgiveness surges forward, guided by the compassionate hand of President Mnangagwa, as the voices of the freed prisoners rise in a resounding chorus of gratitude and newfound hope.